Tonight, we're honoured to witness 5 more incredible athletes and icons in their sports to take their place in the New South Wales sporting history as members of the New South Wales Hall of Champions. Welcome to the Hall of Champions, our first inductee for 2023, John Forbes.
My sailing coach is here tonight, and he's been with us since I was 17 years old. And I'm one of the luckiest people, I think, in the sailing world to have had my sailing coach for such a long time, and he's been such an integral part of our team. I've had various sailing partners over the years, but Fletcher's always been with us from the get-go. And I remember when I was 17 years old thinking that he was quite old. Now I'm 53 and Fletcher's 90, and he's not very old. But we're really lucky to have Mike here tonight, and he's over there. Thanks, Fletcher, you're the best.
Our next Hall of Champions inductee is Heather Garriock.
To pave the way for where women's football is today, certainly brings a tear to my eye, and I'm sure for Julie, who is our very own first, our number one cap, it's just unbelievable. But most importantly, it's brilliant for women's sport here in the country. I love that every single address that I've been a part of since the Women's World Cup talks about the Matildas. It makes my heart so full.
Would you please congratulate Matthew Helm.
Sometimes as athletes, we're always sort of moving on to that, that next thing. But it took me a really long time to really appreciate what I had done as an athlete, and I really took that moment there to stand there and saw what I did. And sometimes I really reflect back on my time as an athlete with really fond memories, and actually can't believe it myself, the things that I have accomplished in the sport. So it was very, very special there.
Our next inductee into the Hall of Champions is Brett Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please congratulate David Palmer, OAM.
Please welcome to the stage Hall of Champions legend, Lane Beachley, AO.
I reflect back on the fact that I think every aspect of my life from the moment I was born really did not scream, you're going to become a champion of the world. In actual fact, it screamed everything else. I was a premature baby. I was thrust into a humidity crib for 5 weeks of my life, or 6 weeks of my life, and then fortunately adopted into a beach-loving family with the last name Beachley, and became a world champion surfer. But growing up in Manly, the most appropriately named beach in the world, it really taught me to, it made me realise that it wasn't going to be easy. In actual fact, it was going to be hard, and as we heard from John and Heather, and it was, nothing great does come easy, but everything that is great everything that has been my career, my life, my challenges, everything I've overcome has been great. And I'm just extremely grateful that a sport such as surfing has presented me with this moment, standing here on stage and being elevated to legend.